Welcome into 5 Reasons to Bet here on the 5 Reasons YouTube channel. As always, Ethan Skolnick, joined by Jim Rodriguez. You can follow him at Jrod Show. You can follow me at 5 Reasons Sports. The place you need to go bet, though, we tell you all the time, BUSR.com, BUSR.com/5RSN. The reason for that is that you put down $100, they will give you $100, and that's a good way to go because we know the NBA playoffs have been unpredictable. But our guy, Jim Rodriguez, is going to give you some picks today on tonight's game, Eastern Conference Finals. Still can't believe this is the Eastern Conference Finals. I did not do very well on the Suns last night. Chris Paul came back, and they collectively laid an egg. Pat Beverly shut down Devin Booker. I was not anticipating that. But let's get to Hawks and Bucks, then we'll do a little bit of baseball here. Hawks, Bucks, Hawks up 1-0. You nailed game one for sure. You had it both right at the half, I believe, and also at the end of the game where you flipped it. You had the Bucks early and the Hawks late. That's what played out. I think the number is high. I mean, for a team, I understand that the Bucks are at home, and that's probably the direction I would go. But the number's high considering they lost game one, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, let's put it into perspective here. That was the first home loss for the Bucks in this postseason, and they had won 13 straight games at home up until game one. So you figure, and that's going to be kind of the theme of this 5 Reasons to Bet. Streaks that come to an end. Listen, it's 7.5 points. It's actually a half a point less than game one. The Bucks are giving 7.5 points in this game. I think Milwaukee's going to come out strong. I think they're going to come out and send a message. So I love the first quarter over of 57 in this game. I think we're going to have some points. I think Milwaukee's going to try to drop the hammer. Shaquille O'Neal made a great point a couple of weeks ago. When you're in a Game 7 situation, I know this is not a Game 7, but you want to go out and just hammer them, take away their will early. And I think that's what Milwaukee's going to try to do. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a 35, 40-point quarter from the Bucks in this game, in this first quarter. So I'm going to go over 57 for the first quarter, and I kind of like Atlanta over 108.5 for the game. I love that. Milwaukee 116.5. I don't know how they're going to, they averaged 120 points in the in the regular season. They haven't done it in this series. They haven't really done it in the playoffs. But I like over 57 first quarter, and I like the Hawks over 108.5. I'm going to kind of stay away from that 7.5. Little too tricky, a little too rich for my blood. I don't have the same feeling I did as I did in game one.
But what about the first quarter, just betting the Bucks then? If you like them to come out hot, what's the number? 2, 2.5, 3?
It's 3.5. 3.5 first quarter. So, it's not a bad bet. I don't think you're going to get much value from it. But I wouldn't be surprised if we get one of those 38-22, 38-25 kind of first quarters. So that's why I'm all over that 57 first quarter.
We've also seen with Atlanta, because they use their bench so much too, and Trey is so streaky, that sometimes they get off to big leads and then blow the lead, and sometimes they fall way behind and then they come back. So I get it, but I do expect the Bucks to come out fast. All right, a little bit of baseball here. Let's do that as well.
All right, so streaking. Frank the Tank. We're going streaking. Listen, the Astros have won 11 straight games. They are pounding the baseball. So, as a gambler, we got to go the other way. The streak's got to come to an end, right? They're in Detroit, and the numbers are so juicy that you've got to take the Tigers. Listen, Tigers money line, 225. Double your bet, okay? Tigers getting a run and a half, plus 145. The streak has got to come to an end, right? They can't win 12 in a row, right? There's maybe it depends how big the trash cans are in Detroit.
I was gonna say, they're pounding something.
Dodger fan talking trash cans. I know. But listen, I'm not saying put a lot of units on it, but this is a good time to take the Tigers. This is a good time to go against the Astros. 11 in a row. It's got to come to an end. Plus 225 Tigers, and they're getting a run and a half at plus 145. I'm going to roll with that. And speaking of my Dodgers, they got no hit last night.
Yeah.
What's going on? They've lost 4 in a row. They host the Cubs. Jake Arrieta is pitching for the Cubs. He no-hit the Dodgers at Dodger Stadium years ago. I like the under in this game. I think the Dodgers are scuffling 9.5.
A lot of runs.
It's Dodger Stadium, still a pitcher's ballpark. Arrieta and Gosselin, I don't expect another no-hitter, but I like the under 9.5, and I love the value, even money, if you take the under in this game. So I'm going to roll Dodgers-Cubs under 9.5 tonight.
All right, those are the baseball picks. Again, play the over in Bucks-Hawks early in the game. And I honestly, I kind of do like the Bucks tonight, giving the points, but makes me a little nervous. Backdoor cover for Atlanta, so I might go with the Bucks early, first quarter, maybe play that 3.5. All right, follow me at Jrod Show, busr.com/5RSN, busr.com/5RSN. Get your $100 for betting or depositing your $100. We'll be back
By the
next
way,
week.
the Cuban kid in Miami, we nailed that hockey pick last night. Canadians finished it. No Vegas.
My Islanders, I don't root like I used to, but the Islanders were my team. We'll see what happens tonight.
We'll see you.